Hey Lena, this is Rita Lotus. If you like my vibe, click like and subscribe. This message will resonate with people that's probably somewhere where it's snowing, where there's lots of trees. Not these kind of trees. Possibly. Megan, Nathan, Sly Fox. Who we got in here? This place is Alaska, maybe. Pleasure, peace, Libra. Putting up boundaries. Because I have abundance. Honeymoon, that was back in August, September. Abundance in the fall. Boundaries, inner peace, pleasure. Let's see. Let's line the story up. Because we finna line the story up. Because y'all say the story ain't making sense. Yes, yeah. 2, 3, 4. Taking action on boundaries. Libra. What do you mean? Okay, okay. Y'all got the blinders off. Fruition. Why you not wanting your health and everything? Okay, in the midst of wanting it, and you in focus, you really are focusing in on your health, Libra. I see that you also gaining awareness and taking action and placing boundaries on things that will, disrupt your inner peace, or that makes you happy, that are peaceful for you, and indulging in pleasures, with abundance of this could be. I'm gonna have to look up the year of the fox. I don't know who's astrology. It might help in Mayan astrology. The fox is very significant. However, the abundance, someone might get a promotion if they didn't just get promoted this fall. Next fall, someone will be promoted. Um, okay. Also, someone may have missed an opportunity um, due to, going to school or having some other things going on, but you started to attract the things to take the action and put up the place and boundaries to reorganize things. You're starting to retrust yourself, retrust your body, retrust in your mind to get the things you need to get done in an orderly fashion. uh, this might be a person that's in the military. or like this is either the person that's in the military, hospital, like the job consists of organization. If you don't have organization and time management, like you'll be screwed. Like, if you did like project management or something like that, like you became aware, like, hold on, I gotta manage all this stuff because that goes all the way down to my money. It's like, whoa, 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 I didn't mean to buy those. I didn't mean to. And I did. Like shopper syndrome or something like that, whatever it was called. Took the blinders off. He wasn't trying to speak it into fruition, but it just seems like it's something that happened. What else is in the mind? But you guys are focused and aware and waking up to how to reorganize and do things. This is a super good reading, Libra. What else with Libra? What else is going on with the mind of the Libra? Standing your ground on whether take action, but you have hope. Oh, the core, like the core being of you, and taking the new start to have a new beginning with yourself, like getting to know yourself, and it's causing mental conflict. Yeah, but this was put on you for a reason, okay? And you know what to choose and you know what to do. And it all boils down to, are you willing to figure out about you? You have hope on you. You can always bet on you. You can always bet on yourself. You can count on yourself to not fail yourself, right? So every time that you fail, you're failing because you fail. Does that make sense? Accountability for self is not giving up on self, because once you give up on yourself, doesn't that mean you're facing death? Or do you want to face rebirth to give yourself a chance again, where you get to speak gently and kindly to yourself as you would with your children? So how you will protect your children, and how you will protect the thing you love the most. I don't care if it's a puppy, friend, whatever, a toy, a pet, whatever. You love it so much that you will protect it and make sure nothing happens. Hey, you put them in danger. You willing to risk your life for that, right? Are you betting on that to do the same for you? And if it doesn't do the same for you in return, where does that leave you? In mental turmoil. Emotion is of the mental, it's attached to the spiritual, which this goes very, very deep. However, logically, we only fail when we fail ourselves. So if our goal is to reach 150 pounds, guess what? We should be able to reach that 150 pounds one way or another. So I had to figure out, what do I need to surrender in order to get out of this conflict? What do I surrender to get out of this conflict? I surrender to what Spirit has to say, meaning listening, sitting in silence, taking on your path, and understand that you can't fix everybody else. You can only fix you. Be in awe. Don't be stubborn. Just go with the flow sometimes. Get you some rest, because you ain't sleeping. When you ain't sleeping, or you ain't getting your coffee in the morning or your cup of tea, then you just sitting there like... Don't compare yourself to others, because it's not about them, because they can't ever originate what you do. Pooh. Nobody can do what you do and how you do it. It's never going to be the same. Not ever. Not even quite, even close. But it'll be like close, but not exactly 100%, right? Because it's always going to be best when it comes from you. Like, you could be the best brownie baker in the world. And guess what? Can I have the recipe? Dang, I did everything that she did. I followed it to the T. It just don't taste quite like hers. But you go back and you go to this man or this woman's house, and they make them brownies again, and that brownie just tastes like heaven. 7 heaven. Pretty woman. walking down the street. I don't know why I wanted to sing that song so bad. Surrender to low self-esteem, baby. You is fine. Hey, how you doing? What's your name, Libra? Male, female, she male, we male, they male. I don't know what y'all want to call yourselves today. I don't care what you identify. But the divine said, hey, you fine. The divine said, hey, you fine. You mine. I like you. This is so cute. Let go of the outdated things about yourself. You are original, baby. Surrender the stress. I know it seems stressful, but once you surrender that, then we can understand why fulfillment of your wishes will happen. The promotion will happen. The graduation will happen. Getting to smell the roses. Getting to build your funds how you want to. Thesis, dissertations. All those things will be completed in fruition, Libra. If you're willing to focus and let go of the stress. And don't be, stubborn about it. What's the energy around this? Why is this energy like this? Your heart chakra? Follow your heart. Follow what makes you happy. If it makes you happy, go do it. You little loving being. Angel of love. You got to heal those wounds. You got to heal those old pains. You got to let go of the old yesterday. Because yesterday is not going to come back. I know, if you're into threesomes, hey, then by all means go for it. Have agreement, understanding. If that's not the case, third party situation, throw it away. Do you want to be in a polygamous, or you want to be monogamous? Monogamy, poly, whatever you choose to be. Does it make you happy? Because this heart chakra is blocked in the throat chakra to speak up on what you want. And it's causing you to have sleepless nights. But you're balancing knowing what you want. No one, is going to judge you. No one judges you worse than you. Who's the worst judger? You or them? We choose, right? You're aware. It don't take me to tell you that, but you're aware, Libra. You're blocking yourself. You're stuck in your head. You're blocking yourself of your own things that you could be doing and moving forward with. And what does it have to do with? Because you stuck in your head. What is she stuck in her head about? What is the feminine stuck in her head about? We all got to go through the money, the pandemic. Thanks to it, you're not feeling as powerful as you usually do because of how things, and not listening to your higher self, because there's been people, lies and deception, but you trying to heal yourself from all of this. You like, no, God, help me out of this, because it's bringing you in. It took you into a depression where you're not wanting to speak, not wanting to say anything, not wanting to speak up about anything. But there's people, you optimistic that there's, someone that'll be able to help you, and you willing to take that risk and use your intuition to manifest that there's nothing missing but the true love for yourself. And you have to just create a sacred space for you to believe what's going to occur. Libra, thank you, Spirit. Channeling through me. Libra. Are you listening, baby? You are everything, and all the true love begins with you, and everything that you want can come true. It's up to you whether you believe you can do this. I can only deliver the message as it is, but you're a beautiful being. What you want to better is what you can better for you, and you have to really be in that mind state to say, I will not lose. We only lose if we give up on ourselves. We might take a loss, but it's really not a loss. It was a lesson. And each lesson that we got to keep learning is a cycle. It's considered a cycle when you got to keep repeating that same lesson. But efficiently learned lessons that allow you with growth builds you and evolves you. It doesn't change you, it evolves you to a higher state of understanding or lack of. It's choice. But you have to heal those old wounds in order to move forward, to understand how powerful you really are in your own respective lane, in your own respective power. Speak life. Processing grief. And we understand that loss was something. Untangling the neglect, dissolving the judgments. You willing to ground your energy and welcome and surrender. Welcoming the surrender. The Aquarius. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Reading your wellness, rebuilding yourself, rebuilding your organs, doing Kegels, yoni steams, sweat body steams, massages, facials. Like, this is self-care, self-love to the maximum. Like, really rebuilding yourself individually and not focusing in on just, whether it's the wife and kids or a husband and the kids, or however your family structure works, is no longer just that focus. It goes deeper. You guys are willing to go in, to go deep and clean up your heart so you can unblock your heart chakra. There's only what life is asking of you. That's all there is. Life is only asking you, are you willing to build the partnership, rekindle it, but rekindle it with the best of you, because you can't give all of you and not have the best of yourself. Have the best of yourself, and then you can have all of yourself, and you can have all of the other person if they're willing to allow you to enter into their energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, enter into it respectively, in unison, of being in one accord to your strength and things, that the yin and yang and the balance just really just comes center. Everything just goes smooth. And even in an upset